Hey, welcome back to How to Barbecue Right. I'm Malcolm Reed. Today I'm going to show you how I make gringo carne asada. I've got this marbled up piece of skirt steak that I'm going to get in a fresh marinade for a couple hours. Then I'm going to fire my Weber grill up with some good hot coal, sear it hot and fast. While it rests, I'm going to do some vegetables on a little cast iron skillet. We're going to build some tacos. You know dinner's going to be good here tonight. For the marinade, I started with some fresh lime juice and fresh orange juice. A little bit of water, a little bit of vinegar, and a little bit of canola oil just to give us some volume to it. Some fresh garlic, some fresh jalapeno, and a couple tablespoons of my Grande Gringo. So I'm just dropping it down in this Ziploc bag, and we're going to pour the marinade right over the top. This is the easiest way to marinate it. Just want to move it around a little bit. Make sure everything's covered. And then we're going to put it in the refrigerator for a couple hours. Today, I'm firing up my Weber 22-inch kettle grill. I've just got a simple charcoal chimney, putting some all-natural Royal Oak briquettes in it. It's time to pull this skirt steak out of the marinade. I'm just going to grab it with some tongs. Let as much drain off as possible. It don't matter if it still has some moisture to it. Now, the only seasoning that I'm going to put on it now is a little extra kosher salt, because beef loves salt. It needs it. I'm just going to pinch a little on top. So this part's easy. We've got good hot coals. The meat's setting out, it's up to room temp. We're just gonna throw it right over the coals. And skirt steak's thin, it's gonna cook fast, so I just wanna time it for about 4 to 5 minutes on each side is all it's gonna take. Don't go too far, you wanna stay with it. We want it to get cooked to that rare to mid-rare doneness. Go ahead and turn it a little bit. And check it out, I've got some beautiful color going on the downside. Now let's flip it over, do the same thing. We're gonna keep that timer going about another 4 or 5 minutes. I'm gonna get my vegetables down. I've got bell pepper, red and green, some onion, even threw a few garlic cloves in there just because I like garlic, and a whole jalapeno I've sliced up. And the skirt steak's where I want it. I'm gonna go ahead and get it off. I mean, it's got beautiful color, both sides. We're gonna let it rest. Needs about 7 minutes while these vegetables finish up here on the grill. Now we've got our skirt steak on the board, and it's easy to cut one up because you can tell how the grain runs on this steak. Now what we'll do, the grain is running this way, so we want to cut across it, and you just want to cut it into thin strips. And the knife just slides right through it. Perfect doneness, medium rare. I mean, that is beautiful right there. Beautiful steak. I'm just going to cut it all up, thin strip. And I can't take it no more. I've got to get a bite of this. I mean, it's almost falling apart. That skirt steak has a lot of intermuscular fat in it. That's where your tenderness is. Gives it a ton of flavor. Wow, all the flavor from the marinade, the grill, super soft. So now I'm just gonna take our steak, serve it right on top of our vegetables here. Take our tongs, right on top. Let's get all those good flavors from the beef on top of the vegetables. And that's what I call skirt steak carne asada.